Looking to brighten up your shaded patio? Container plants are a perfect way to add life and color without needing full sun. Shade-loving plants not only thrive in low-light conditions, but they also help cool down your space, purify the air, and create a calming green retreat right outside your door. In this video, I'll show you some beautiful, easy-to-grow container plants that can transform even the shadiest corners into a lush and relaxing oasis. Pansy, a shade-loving container delight. Pansies are perfect for shady containers, especially in cooler summer climates. Their charming, cheerful blooms brighten up patios, balconies, and shaded corners of the garden. These hardy annuals thrive in partial shade and cooler temperatures, making them ideal for areas that don't get harsh afternoon sun. Use moist, humus-rich, well-drained soil. Ensure the container gets morning sun and afternoon shade. Water regularly to keep the soil evenly moist. Deadhead faded flowers to promote continuous blooming. Whether you're lining a windowsill or decorating a shaded porch, pansies bring color and joy all season long. Caladium is a stunning foliage plant, perfect for shade containers, with heart-shaped leaves painted in vibrant shades of pink, red, green, and white. This tropical plant adds an instant pop of color to any low-light space. Caladium thrives in partial to full shade with bright, indirect light. It requires consistently moist, well-drained soil, never soggy. The plant needs rich, slightly acidic potting mix for healthy growth. It wants high humidity to maintain its bold and vibrant leaf colors. Caladium benefits from a balanced liquid fertilizer every 2 to 3 weeks during the growing season. Keep in mind, it naturally goes dormant in winter. Just reduce watering and let it rest until it wakes up in spring. Viola is a charming, cool season bloomer known for its dainty flowers in cheerful shades of purple, yellow, white, and blue. Perfect for shade containers, garden borders, or hanging baskets, violas bring a soft, romantic touch to any space. Viola thrives in partial shade, especially in areas with hot afternoons. It requires well-drained, humus-rich soil to bloom beautifully. The plant needs regular watering to keep the soil consistently moist but never soggy. It wants cooler temperatures to extend its blooming period, ideal for early spring or fall. Apply a mild, balanced fertilizer every few weeks to encourage lush growth and steady flowering. Keep pinching off spent blooms to help the plant focus on fresh flowers and stay full of color. Coleus is a vibrant foliage plant celebrated for its striking leaf patterns and bold colors, ranging from neon greens and deep burgundies to vivid pinks and yellows. It's a standout choice for shade containers, adding a burst of color without needing flowers. Coleus thrives in partial to full shade, though it can tolerate some morning sun. It requires well-draining, rich potting soil to keep roots healthy. This plant needs regular watering. Keep the soil evenly moist, especially in warm weather. Coleus wants pinching of growing tips to stay bushy and full. Feed with a diluted, balanced fertilizer every 2 to 3 weeks during the growing season for lush foliage. Bring it indoors before winter if you're in a cooler climate. It makes a lovely houseplant too. Lenten roses, hellebores, are stunning, early-blooming perennials that bring elegance to your shade container gardens. Their lovely, nodding flowers come in a range of colors, from soft pinks and purples to creamy whites, and often bloom during the coldest months of the year. Lenten roses thrive in partial to full shade, making them perfect for those dim spots in your garden or containers. They require well-draining, rich, organic soil to flourish. These plants need consistent moisture, but be careful not to overwater, as they don't like soggy roots. Lenten roses want protection from strong winds, so place them in a sheltered spot to avoid damage to their delicate blooms. Fertilize with organic compost in spring to encourage robust growth and blooms. Lenten roses are a low-maintenance plant that adds early-season beauty to your container garden, with minimal effort on your part. Impatiens are vibrant, shade-loving annuals that bring a splash of color to your containers or garden beds. With their glossy, smooth leaves and a variety of flower colors, including red, pink, purple, and white, they are perfect for brightening up areas with limited sunlight. Impatiens thrive in partial to full shade, making them ideal for shaded areas of your garden or containers. They require moist, well-drained soil, as they do not like to dry out. These plants need regular watering, especially during hot summer months but be sure not to overwater to avoid root rot. Impatiens want a steady supply of nutrients. Fertilize them every 2 to 3 weeks during their growing season with a balanced liquid fertilizer. They can be sensitive to extreme temperatures, so be sure to protect them from hot sun or frost. With their ability to bloom continuously throughout the summer, impatiens are a perfect choice for brightening up shaded spots with minimal care. Hydrangea is a stunning shrub that offers large, showy flower clusters in a range of colors, including blue, pink, white, and purple. These blooms can transform any garden or container into a vibrant display. Hydrangeas are particularly loved for their ability to thrive in both sun and partial shade, making them versatile for different garden setups. Hydrangeas thrive in well-drained, moist, and slightly acidic soil. They prefer soil enriched with organic matter. They require regular watering, especially during dry spells, as they have shallow roots and can dry out quickly. Hydrangeas need protection from extreme heat. They perform best with morning sun and afternoon shade. They want to be fertilized in early spring with a balanced fertilizer to encourage strong growth and abundant blooms. Prune them after the flowering season to maintain their shape, but be careful not to remove too much of the plant, as this can reduce next year's flowers. Whether planted in containers or garden beds, hydrangeas can add an elegant and timeless beauty to any space with the proper care. Hens and chicks, sempervivum, are hardy, low-maintenance succulents that are perfect for beginners. They are known for their rosette-shaped leaves and their ability to multiply, forming clusters of smaller chicks around the main hen. These succulents are excellent for container gardens, rock gardens, or as ground cover. Hens and chicks thrive in well-drained soil, particularly sandy or gravelly soil. They love full sun and need at least 6 hours of sunlight each day to grow strong and healthy. They require minimal watering. Allow the soil to dry out completely between waterings to avoid root rot. Overwatering is one of the few things that can harm them. These succulents need well-draining containers or garden beds. If growing in containers, ensure the pot has drainage holes. A light, balanced fertilizer once a year in the spring is all they need to stay healthy. They're low maintenance, and fertilizing too much can harm their growth. Hens and chicks are perfect for gardeners looking for a beautiful, easy-to-care-for plant that will multiply over time, adding more charm to your garden or container display. Petunia is a popular and versatile flowering plant known for its vibrant, colorful blooms that come in a range of shades, including pink, red, purple, white, and yellow. These beautiful flowers are commonly grown in containers, hanging baskets, and garden beds, adding a stunning burst of color to any space. Petunias thrive in full sun and require at least 5 to 6 hours of sunlight daily to bloom their best. They require well-drained, moderately fertile soil. Regularly amend the soil with organic matter for better growth. Petunias need consistent moisture, but they don't like to sit in water. Ensure the soil is moist but not soggy. During their growing season, petunias want regular feeding with a balanced fertilizer every 2 to 3 weeks to promote continuous blooming. Deadheading, or removing spent flowers, encourages more blooms and helps keep the plant looking tidy. Petunias thrive in temperatures between 18 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius. Be cautious of extreme heat or frost. With their long-lasting blooms and low maintenance, petunias are perfect for creating colorful garden displays and will keep blooming all season with proper care. Begonias are known for their vibrant foliage and beautiful flowers, making them a popular choice for containers, hanging baskets, and shaded garden areas. They come in a wide range of colors, including pink, red, orange, and white, and feature both ornamental foliage and stunning blooms. Care tips. Begonias thrive in partial to full shade, though some varieties can tolerate a little more sunlight. They need protection from harsh afternoon sun. They require well-draining, rich, and slightly acidic soil to grow well. Avoid heavy clay soils. Begonias need consistent moisture, but should never be waterlogged. Water them when the top of the soil feels dry, but ensure good drainage. Regular feeding with a balanced fertilizer every 2 to 3 weeks helps them bloom continuously. Begonias are sensitive to over-fertilizing, so avoid using too much. Keep the temperature around 18 degrees Celsius to 21 degrees Celsius for best results. Avoid placing them in drafts or locations with extreme temperature changes. Deadheading spent flowers will help encourage new growth and prolong blooming. Begonias are an excellent choice for brightening up shaded areas and adding a touch of elegance to your garden with their colorful blooms and lush foliage. With the right care, they will thrive throughout the growing season. Hostas are popular perennial plants known for their lush, green foliage and ability to thrive in shady areas. They come in a variety of leaf colors, including shades of green, blue, and yellow, and their beautiful foliage provides a rich texture to gardens, especially in the shade. While they are mainly grown for their foliage, hostas also produce delicate flowers that can add charm to their appearance. Care tips: hostas thrive in partial to full shade. They can tolerate some sunlight, but their leaves may burn if exposed to too much direct sun. Ideal for planting under trees or in shaded garden spots. They require well-draining, moist soil rich in organic matter. A slightly acidic to neutral pH is preferred for optimal growth. Watering should be consistent, especially during the growing season. Keep the soil evenly moist but avoid waterlogging, as this can lead to root rot. Fertilize hostas in the spring as new growth begins. Use a balanced, slow-release fertilizer to encourage healthy growth. Avoid over-fertilizing, as this can lead to weak growth. Hostas need protection from strong winds, as their broad leaves can be easily damaged. If planting in areas with high winds, consider using barriers or planting in sheltered spots. While hostas are fairly low maintenance, they can benefit from occasional thinning to prevent overcrowding. Trim back dead or damaged leaves to keep the plant looking tidy. Hostas are versatile and excellent for creating lush, green areas in shady spots. With their striking foliage and easy care requirements, they make a perfect addition to any garden. Primrose, Primula, is a charming perennial that brings a burst of color to early spring gardens. Known for their bright, colorful flowers, primroses are available in a wide range of hues, including yellow, pink, purple, red, and white. These plants are perfect for filling in shaded or partially shaded areas and can be used in containers, borders, or even as ground cover. Care tips: primroses thrive in cool, moist environments. They do best in partial shade or full shade, especially in regions with hot summers. In warmer climates, it's best to plant them in spots that receive morning sun and afternoon shade. They require well-draining, rich, moist, and slightly acidic soil. Adding compost to the planting site can improve soil quality and drainage. Watering should be consistent. Keep the soil moist but not soggy, especially during the growing season. Regular watering is important, as primroses do not tolerate dry soil. Primroses need a bit of protection from intense heat and drought. Mulching around the base can help keep the soil moist and cool. Fertilize primroses with a balanced, water-soluble fertilizer in early spring when they begin to grow. You can also use slow-release fertilizer to feed them during the growing season. Primroses thrive in cool spring temperatures, but they can be a bit more challenging to grow in hot climates. In these areas, consider planting them in containers that can be moved to cooler, shaded spots. Primroses are beautiful, easy-to-grow plants that can brighten any shady spot in your garden, adding a splash of color and elegance in the early months of the year. With proper care, they will continue to bloom year after year. And there you have it, some fantastic options for container plants that thrive in the shade. Whether you're looking to brighten up a shaded corner or add some vibrant greenery to a low-light space, these plants will not only survive, but thrive with just a bit of care. Remember, it's all about choosing the right plants that suit the conditions of your space. And with a little love, they'll flourish in your garden or balcony. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another gardening tip from That Garden Girl.